The first wave of Chinese immigrants arrived in Trinidad on the 12th of October 1806 on the ship the Fortitude, beginning their 200-year presence on the island. My grandmother, Jocelyn Linda Chang, was one of the immigrants who escaped the difficult economic and social circumstances in China, leaving her village in Canton to build a new life in Trinidad.
I only 1.5 years, and my father left me and my mother and to go back to Jamaica. And he never sent a cent for me to support me, right? And it was. I wanted to stay by my mother, grandmother family, you know. And on 10 years, I go back home in my village and stay with my mother. People do work hard. Plant rice, plant nuts, and plant cane, and everybody support themselves.
1937 marked the beginning of a violent 8-year war between Japan and China, called the Sino-Japanese War. This would be the largest Asian war fought in the 20th century and would eventually merge with the greater conflict of World War II.
10 years I went home with my mother, and they sent in the Japanese fighting. When Japanese fighting now, where I to go by my aunt and my mother to London to Hong Kong. By my aunt they to live to a few years. Because when the Japanese fighting, they were very bad. All in the night, in the day, you know, killing people, and plane fly, and bomb all people's house, and killing people, and all kind of things. If you come in and the plane and the bomb, like Marbella, and they bomb in Marbella, you run into San Fernando, and then you run into the country. See what party come in and
During this devastating war, it is estimated that 10 to 20 million Chinese civilians were killed. My grandmother and her family had to fight for survival and devised ways to escape the atrocities of the Japanese attack.
We met under the gong a bit hole to hold 10 person, 20 person, everybody inside. And you get something to hold, like they have no food to eat, you know. Only make them dry, like their flour, and then make it like bake, and make hard, not soft, only eat that.
In 1948, my grandmother and her family began arrangements, as was their tradition, for marriage between her and an appropriate suitor. After a year of communicating solely via letters and pictures, Malcolm Ferdinand Chang, the son of a family friend living in Trinidad, would become her husband and my grandfather, which is Gong Gong in Chinese.
I do like letter for Gong Gong, and Gong Gong like me the letter. And then everybody like it. I see the picture, and Gong Gong see my picture.
In 1949, she boarded her first plane and left everything she knew behind to start her life with her future husband in a place completely foreign to her, Trinidad. 3 months after her arrival, they married and she began her life as the wife of a shop owner in Claxon Bay.
Gong Gong to meet me in the airport. When I see the place, I don't like it. One thing, I can't speak English. Two, I don't know how family. And then chicken, and then people. When I'm married now, I don't work in the Kaksan or shop, right? And the thief will always come in and trouble, and we. Every time when you work, they get the money, and then they come and take it away. You have to fix up the place. You know, positive work, they were together at night, and all kind of things. And then you had no labor and nobody. I look custom, I had nobody to talk and.
Adapting to life in Trinidad was difficult, and in the beginning, my grandparents always hoped to return to their homeland. They held on strongly to their Chinese culture, trying to maintain this while raising their 6 Trinidadian-born children: Edwin, Leslie, Roger, Angela, Carol, and Neil.
So I asked him Gong where I want to go back home, and then Gong tell me she had no money. Where they had no money, where I had no choice. I make up my mind. I had to work though. Every day I go in the shop, I learned the English, and then I had the children every 3 years. I had 2 children, where I had to work very hard. And it's totally now to want to carry them children to China, like here. Where on then the communists, they gone bad. Where that time now where they can't do anything. Okay, to set down here now and start to bear the go street. And teaching them children in Chinese. But when Uncle Eli gone to school, he can't talk innocent, I have no helper. I always tie in my back and walk. And then 5 years, Uncle Eli gone to school. And he don't understand. And one morning when I reach in school, the principal to give me a chair by the door. Get me to sit down there. When I sit down there, he see me, he turn around and see me that there, and he learn back home. But when them gone to school get big, and them no want to talk. But I talk Chinese and them no answer me in this.
By this time, resigned to living in Trinidad due to the political situation in China, they developed their business into a supermarket. Their family expanded, and my grandma now lived with Gung Gung, Gramps, her father, Edwin, Roger and his wife and child, her granddaughter JJ, in their home attached to the supermarket. Their life was not without challenges, and in 1986, one of the biggest occurred when a fire struck their business and home.
12:15 in the night, When they first sit down and that noise, pong, pong, right? And I get up first. When I get up now, I start to bawl. And I sit under my window, and the smoke, plenty smoke coming up. And I start to bawl. Well, my boy looked at the thief. I said, boy, not thief, it's a fire. He's looking for key to go to. I said, no, go on downstairs now and bust the glass case, the parasite. They had a sliding door and glass case. And you bust there and you buy the hole. When you leave a hole now and everybody passing down into a hole. And gone down by the sea. And go the fire pit come now, they had no water in the sea. They had to go and fight Cuba. When they go and fight Cuba now, and they damn and they come back, and almost the fire put out everything flat. Well, when they burned out and they had nothing, right? And only left 1 fish and 4 chairs. Nothing else.
They now faced the daunting task of rebuilding their livelihood and supporting their family of 12. Before the fire, she had been making small quantities of preserved red mangoes to sell in their supermarkets. She began to use this to support the family while the supermarket was being rebuilt.
One time now, Gung go and buy 3,000 for me the mango. And when I cut it now, and I cover it, I take out the seed. Where after in the morning when I take out the bag, all of them, I have to throw away all of that. That time only 3 cents for one the mango. And then I had to go on to store. San Fernando, them go sweet. And I had to take a bag to go and buy, to sell. I pay them waiting down the pampa. That time for Chichi and them small. I read everything. Gung tell me, you say, well, are you poor, are you not poor now? I buy chicken, a whole case.
Although her revamped mango business was very successful, allowing her to single-handedly support the family, the fire was just the first of their challenges, and 1986 would prove to be one of the most trying years of her life.
First, the place burned up, right? And it very hard. They had nothing, not a pin. Everybody close the burn up. And I started mango. And my father died, my mother died. January, I think in February. My father died April. And Gung died August. They had a next nephew, Gung nephew in China. I think he died November. So 4 of them gone. And I working so hard and with their hard. I apprentice trades and volley and decided to get temperature. Up to now I'm not seeing good in this side.
She surmounted these enormous challenges and watched her children develop into successful professionals. Her perspectives evolved as a result of her experiences, and she eventually retired from her mango business, finally calling Trinidad home.
Well, I down here now was 60-something years now, right? 61 years I live here, the more than my China, more than I born to. Where I custom here now, where I find good. Trinidad very good, right? And no cold, no hot, and everything. 1981, they gone back to China. Soon Gung come back and put down the gift. You're no way like Trinidad. He said well, he no want to go no way. His mother died here, well, he wanted to die here.
My grandmother, or Popo as all the grandkids call her, meaning grandmother in her mother tongue and a reflection of her lingering Chinese influence in our generation, has lived a rich life so far. At 82 years old, her story is one of resilience, sacrifice, hard work, and family.